3. Any portion of these terms is found to be unenforceable, the remaining portion will remain in full force and effect. If we fail to enforce any of these terms, it will not be considered a waiver. Any amendment to or waiver of these terms must be made in writing and signed by us. 4. You will not transfer any of your rights or obligations under these terms to anyone else without our consent. 5. You may designate a person called a legacy contact to manage your account if it is memorialized. Only your legacy contact or a person who you have identified in a valid will or similar document expressing clear consent to disclose your content upon death or incapacity will be able to seek disclosure from your account after it is memorialized. 6. These terms do not confer any third-party beneficiary rights. All of our rights and obligations under these terms are freely assignable by us in connection with a merger, acquisition, or sale of assets or by operation of law or otherwise. 7. You should know that we may need to change the username for your account in certain circumstances. For example, if someone else claims the username and it appears unrelated to the name you use in everyday life. We will inform you in advance if we have to do this and explain why. 8. We always appreciate your feedback and other suggestions about our products and services. But you should know that we may use them without any restriction or obligation to compensate you, and we are under no obligation to keep them confidential. 9. We reserve all rights not expressly granted to you. 5. Other terms and policies that may apply to you. Community standards. These guidelines outline our standards regarding the content you post to Facebook and your activity on Facebook and other Facebook products. Commercial terms. These terms apply if you also access or use our products for any commercial or business purpose, including advertising, operating an app on our platform, using our measurement services, managing a group or a page for a business, or selling goods or services. Advertising policies. These policies specify what types of ad content are allowed by partners who advertise across the Facebook products. Self-serve ad terms. These terms apply when you use self-serve advertising interfaces to create, submit, or deliver advertising or other commercial or sponsored activity or content. Pages, groups, and events policy. These guidelines apply if you create or administer a Facebook page, group, or event, or if you use Facebook to communicate or administer a promotion. Facebook platform policy. These guidelines outline the policies that apply to your use of our platform, for example, for developers or operators of a platform, application, or website, or if you use social plugins. Developer payment terms. These terms apply to developers of applications that use Facebook payments. Community payment terms. These terms apply to payments made on or through Facebook. Commerce policies. These guidelines outline the policies that apply when you offer products and services for sale on Facebook. Facebook brand resources. These guidelines outline the policies that apply to use of Facebook trademarks, logos, and screenshots. Music guidelines. These guidelines outline the policies that apply if you post or share content containing music on Facebook. Live policies. These policies apply to all content broadcast on Facebook Live. Date of last revision, October 22nd, 2020.